Hello, it's Rusty and Katie Beth Mim here, owners of Mim Coffee, MDC Training, and Farm Fed. Today we're going to talk about preparedness, right? We're big preppers, and some of the things that a lot of people in the preparedness community like to get is tactical items. Obviously, we spend a lot of time at the range, and one big thing I notice is a lot of people talk about, well, tactical gear is expensive. You got pants that are $100, gloves are $50, stuff like that. So one of the things we do to save on our budget is we live on a ranch, so we shop a lot at Tractor Supply. And believe it or not, you can purchase items at Tractor Supply. They're a lot cheaper than some of your name brand tactical items, and they're affordable. So,
And they look very similar
yeah.
too.
So one of the first ones, we're gonna start with the ladies first. This is stuff that Katie Beth gets, and these would be comparable to your 511 yoga pants that women are wearing and they're concealed carrying in. So I'll let you talk about those.
Okay, so I love these pants. These are the second pair that I've gotten. These are Carhartt brand, and they are fitted just like yoga pants. They have these little side zipper pockets on the sides. They are fitted down at the ankles, and so whenever you have them on, you can wear your muck boots with them, or tactical boots.
If you're concealed carrying, obviously it would be an inside the waistband type deal.
Yes.
But you could
And
wear
it does
belt
have a
around it.
really thick.
Yeah.
These are very thick. They're almost like a stretchy, like a waterproof canvas type of material. So I really like these pants. This is the second pair of pants. I know Tractor Supply does have a brand called, is it Ridgeline?
Ridge cut.
Ridge Cut, excuse me. Ridge Cut, and I have a pair of those, and they're both one's cheaper than the other, obviously, because the Carhartt's the more expensive one. But I know this time of year you may look at the sale rack, and they may have them discounted on the sale rack a little bit at
How
some
much were
stores.
these?
These were.
We need to know the price of that.
I'm wanting to say these were.
It's not on there.
Let me see.
I think they were $39.
No, they weren't. I think they were 60.
Oh, okay. So
I think they were about $60.
Compare $60 to the 511 ones, which are closer to 80. So you're saving close to 20 bucks. And not a kick on 511. Love 511 stuff. We
have
go to their
511
store
stuff,
in Lubbock, Texas, and clear out the clearance rack items.
One thing I really love about these, the material that they are, is I have a garden, a very large garden outside for Farm Fed, and I can be on like my knees in the dirt in these, and they are very comfortable. The knees on some of the styles are reinforced where they're thicker. And so they're very durable, because I am very hard on these outside working, and I've even rode horses in these before in my other pair, with English riding boots also. So you could even wear snake boots with these too, would be good. So anyway, but they're good. Get you a pair, whether your budget is, the Carhartt one or the Ridge Cut. Yeah, but they're both really good, and they're both very comparable ones, and they're very comfy. Because they're stretchy. If you know, you know.
All right. Next up, we're going to talk about tactical gloves. These here are the Ridge Cut gloves offered at Tractor Supply, and I would compare these. These I like the touchscreen usable. You could do touchscreen with them. I know there's some gloves that can't, but just to show you, you can even get them in tactical colors. That's like a tan, variant color. But these would be comparable to 511, Victos, just really any of the glove companies, LA Police Gear, stuff like that. But they're very comfortable.
They're even padded.
They're padded. They do offer the knuckle padded ones. I don't like them because if you're shooting a handgun, the knuckle pads kind of make it hard to get a good grip. These, I've used them at the range. I can get a good solid grip with a pistol, rifle, but they're very comparable to like Oakley, 511, Victos, all your other companies. And again, they've got them in tan, they've got them in black. I think I even saw like red ones, so you don't have to do the tactical colors. But again, they're the touchscreen fingers, which I like. Very comfortable. You can use them for tactical purposes, or you could use them for working in the garden or working in the field. All right, next up, this is called Mud Brand. And what I like for the summer is the thin, long sleeve stuff, and it's stretchy, right? This is comparable to like your 511 lightweight pullover hoodies that are meant for the summer to keep you from getting sunburnt, and they're moisture wicking. This is called Muddy brand, and I got this again at Tractor Supply. This was $29.99.
That Mossy Oak makes it.
Well, no, Mossy Oak doesn't make it. That's the pattern. It's made by Mud.
Oh.
Nice and stretchy. This one is quarter zip, if you like the zip up type. Another one I got is Field and Stream, and this one's not hooded or zip, but it's the moisture wicking stuff, right? Got that at Tractor Supply as well. Good for the range, lightweight, keeps you cool. I believe this one was $29.99 as well.
It's almost like a fishing shirt.
And so something else to talk about, these colors I'm picking, right? If you like to dress tactical, but you want to kind of be gray man. If you don't know what gray man is, it's kind of like, it's blending in and not showing, if you see a guy in tan 511s, a multicam shirt, stuff like that, bad guy's going to pick you out first, right? He knows what you're up to and that you're probably carrying, so he's going to take you out first. So these are kind of more of your hunting outdoorsman colors, but still can blend in with natural earth colors. So maybe they're better choices for gray man.
And these are nice if you have to layer.
Yeah, these are good. This is another one. This one's very comparable to the hooded 511 lightweight one. This brand, I believe, is Field and Stream also. And it was also $29.99 at Tractor Supply, comparable to your 511 one that's $50 to $80. Next, I want to show you pants. These are the Ridge Cut pants. I got them in gray to be gray man, right? But they do offer them in tan and black. But you can see they're made from ripstop material. They do not have a cargo pocket. They do have the cargo loop that you see on like work pants. And then they've got the little side pocket right there that you can put phone or whatever in. But I like them. They're ripstop. They're very durable. They're not stretchy, so I made sure, being that I like to appendix carry, I got a size bigger in the waist to fit my gun because they do fit a little bit more snug than your regular size. So if you're like a 32 in waist, get a 34, okay? Unless you can find a 33, but that's all ball size. But again, they're made from ripstop material. They come in tan, gray, and black, very durable. She's got a pair in tan. She likes them.
Yeah.
And so those are some of the things we were looking at. We also look at the different things in the clearance bins. They always have knives, flashlights, batteries all the time. One brand I was seeing at Tractor Supply I was surprised about is Cold Steel. Cold Steel makes very good knives. So they sell SOG and Cold Steel knives there, and they're always in the clearance bin. So look for your knives there as well. This is another pair of your yoga pants. These are the Ridge Cut ones.
Yes. Okay, so I think the Carhartt ones were around $50 or $60. So these Ridge Cut ones are a little bit softer material, but they're very, very thick. They're still stretchy. They have the back pockets on them. They do have the zipper side pockets. These are great if I'm ever outside doing chores around our ranch, or if I'm out in my garden. I can stick my cell phone down in there. They're long enough for your cell phone or an iPhone, where you can zip them up where they're safer than just being in your back pocket. And
How much were these ones?
The front also has zipper pockets built in the front. These were $24, and they're like I have a black pair of these, and I have not ripped them yet, and I'm pretty tough on my pants. I've even spilled paint on them, and paint didn't go through them. So now that's why I got a new pair, because I have white paint all over my pants.
Again, I would compare these to the women's 511 yoga tactical pants. Again, this is not a belt loop pant, so you would have to appendix carry with the proper type of holster. We can talk about holsters later. But
And I do like that they have the thicker waistband on these pants for women, just to flatten out your stomach and be more flattering when you're wearing them.
last but not least, hat. Just a basic hat, $24.99, Field and Stream hat. I feel like I could wear this. Has earth tone colors, blend in with society still. People think I'm a hunter or fisher, which I do that as well, obviously, as being a prepper. But these were just some things we wanted to show you that if you are on a budget and you want to get good clothing for tactical use,
That's quality.
and not have to go full, Walmart mode. these are some options, and they've got colors that are kind of tactical, but kind of not, and pretty cool looking, if you ask me. So that's an easy way to shop on a tactical clothing budget, not break the bank, and you could do it at Tractor Supply. And like I said, they've got a
And
lot
they
of
could
good
get a
stuff like
whole
knives.
outfit for
Yeah.
under $100,
Yeah.
you know, for a good outfit that is usable.
And they've always got stuff on sale that's like out of season, right? So
Clearance
always
sales.
always look for that stuff. They like today they had like some vests and stuff like that on sale. So check out their clearance stuff. Always look in the clearance bins up front by the aisles because they've always got good knives, flashlights, batteries, stuff like that. So that's our shopping on a budget tactical for today. Thanks for following us and keep watching for more content.